Yo, it's been a while since I've done a video, you know, not being in a party, but I spent a long time, and I mean a long time, trying to get this garage sorted out and get it as perfect as possible. And of course, I did not do this by myself. I had the help of many people, which I'll link. So this car right here belongs to Hideo Man Ogawa, and this car is called the Dinka Jester Classic. Very good car, and also looks very accurate to how it looks in the anime. So I'm extremely proud of this car right here. A little drive around, I guess. Very nice car. So yeah. So this next car belongs to Kyoichi Sudo. This is the Karen Futo. And of course this video is going to contain spoilers because I love Initial D. And this is based on Initial D, of course. So this car is the reason as to why Takumi's engine failed to work. This guy right here, technically speaking, was the first person to ever beat Takumi in a race, and that is why I thought he deserved, you know, oh crap. And I thought that's the reason why I thought it would be good to have his car in my garage. Love his car. So this next car belongs to Tomo Yuki Tachi, and this is the Dinka Blister Kanjo. Now this car, or more I should say the person who drove this car, was the first person to fall victim to Takumi's blind attack. I love this quite a bit. Again, it was quite an impactful moment in the series, so once again I felt as though, you know, this pro driver, or racer I should say, deserved a spot in my garage. Again, the car isn't necessarily appealing to me. It looks nice, sure, but he is quite iconic to Initial D, so I felt like he needed to be here. And here we have one of my personal favorite characters, Keisuke Takahashi. No, not that one. I meant this one. Now, this car, I did try to replicate how it looked in 4th stage. I think 4th stage or 5th stage. But the carbon hood didn't look right. In fact, it looked kind of weird. But it's fine. Instead, I decided to replicate how it looked pretty much at the start of the series. Phenomenal car, phenomenal character, and he's cool. This car is called the Bravado Banshee. I don't remember quite how expensive this was, but it looks nice, and if you want to replicate Keisuke's car, then this is perfect. So this next car belongs to Bunta Fujiwara. And of course we all know who that is. The man himself who was able to light a cigarette while midway through a drift. And of course I'm not the only one who's wondered this, but what would it be like if he was to ever open his eyes? Would he become the ultimate driver? Very good car, very good car. In fact, the car is called the Karen Sultan Classic. Not too hard to replicate. The wheels itself I haven't actually unlocked, but if you want to look for the wheels, it's called, well, the color at least, you want the gold ones. I don't have those because I haven't done enough races, but of course as soon as I have, I'll you know, change up the wheels. Very good car, very good character. Moving on. Again, this is one of my personal favorite characters, Ryosuke Takahashi. And this car right here is absolutely amazing. In fact, this car I bought online, but the roof, yeah, it wasn't complete. It had 2 holes in it, and so I spent 3 hours with my girlfriend looking for the car, just so I could recreate Ryosuke's car. And here it is in all its glory. I have no regrets, just kidding. I have many regrets. It was painful to do, I'm not gonna lie to you. 3 hours, but beautiful looking car, beautiful looking car. And this car is called the Imponte Ruiner. Again, I just found this out on the streets. Took me a long time to find it, but it was well worth it. And here we have Rin Hojo's car, aka the Grim Reaper. And this car right here is amazing, absolutely amazing. And I love how realistic this looks compared to how it looks in the anime. Amazing, every bit of detail is just phenomenal. It's easily one of the fastest cars that I own in this garage. And this car right here is called the Anus Elegy Retro Custom. Beautiful. Moving on. This next car belongs to Takumi Fujiwara. I did, before I got this car, I used to have the Karen Futo, of course. But this was before I finished the anime. Now that I finished it, I decided to instead give the Karen Futo to Shinji Inui, which I'll get onto straight after this. As this car had the boot that looks more realistic and more realistic towards Takumi's car, whereas the Karen Futo looked more realistic towards Inui's car, or Shinji's car, sorry. Again, this car, it's not too bad. If it wasn't for Shinji existing in Initial D, I would have kept the Karen Futo as Takumi's car. But once I found this, because I wanted the 2 cars to look different in some way, and I saw this car looked more realistic towards Takumi, and I said, you know what, it's fine. You know, I'll make this Takumi's car, and the Karen Futo will be Shinji's. So yeah, this car is called the Dinka Blister Compact. Very cheap car, not very expensive to upgrade. Very nice. And moving on. And here we have Shinji Inui's car. I mean, in my personal opinion, for these two to race right to the finale, extremely happy and satisfied. Yeah, like I said, this car looks more realistic towards Shinji's, as the boots, well, looks the same, but overall I'm very happy with the way this looks. Looks, you know, almost identical actually to Shinji's car, and I couldn't be happier with this, if I'm honest. This is amazing. And of course this car is called the Karen Futo, the king of drifts. What an amazing car. And now, to finish this video off, of course I have to give credit to my friends who helped me out with this. We got Rios, again I'll link his channel in the description, Best Gaming. He helped me basically choose which cars looked, you know, which cars in Initial D would fit, or at least suit the cars in GTA. So he helped me decide basically these cars, which is a massive help, because Jesus Christ, there's so many cars in GTA. It would take me a long time to figure out which one looks looks closer basically to which car in Initial D. And Dylan, I owe him at least $10 million in GTA. This man helped me do Bogdan so many times. 1 million each run, just so I can get this done. And I will be forever grateful. Again, I will link his channel in the description, Z Vibes Gaming, of course. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. I'm kidding, I don't ask for subscribers. All I ask is that you enjoy this video. And if you want to see more of this, I might even continue it, to be fair. I've got another 10 spaces. I've got 2 garages. 3 technically, you know, not including my apartment. So I could add more cars. It's just more of a question of what cars do I add. Anyway, if you enjoyed, you know, please let me know. I appreciate it, and I'll see you whenever.